Day 29. It is not happy day 29, it is merely day 29. Sometimes you have those days where it's just a shit sandwich from the time you wake up until the time you assess your day and try to figure out what happened. And I'm having one of those days right now. Got up, had coffee, dog got sick again. So that's 2 Sundays in a row, 2 long run Sundays. I still got to go upstairs and clean stuff up before Mary gets up. But so yeah, I come out, get on the treadmill. Where did it start? Okay, well, it started because I didn't start my Garmin, which I'm usually religious about. So I didn't record my mileage for today, which sucks. I didn't record my heart rate for today, which sucks. I ran 48 minutes, 4 miles, so that was 12-minute miles. And I forgot to leave the treadmill on, so that happened. It's cold, but it's not too cold, so I way overdressed. But by the time I was into it, I knew that if I stopped and took all my stuff off, then got back on, it would be hard to get the momentum going. I did my YouTube videos watching, while I was on the treadmill. Couldn't find anything good to watch, and the other problem was that every friggin' video that I watched, it had a 12-second intro, like you can't skip this type commercial. And I've said it before, there is a special place in hell for those YouTube videos, those YouTube channels that have that. And I know it's not the channels, I know it's YouTube. And I know that it's a monetized platform that's based on views and sponsorships and everything else. I understand how all that works, but it still sucks if you're just the casual viewer who's trying to keep your momentum going. And I bought new shoes. I bought these. These are New Balance RC 1400s. Oops, RC 1400. It's a racing flat, basically. It's very super flat. Not a whole lot of arch support. Not a whole lot of cushioning. Not a whole lot of anything. And they're super light. I'd say this is about a 6-ounce shoe, probably right on par with my K-Swiss Cruise racing flats, which I've used for a number of years and which unfortunately K-Swiss doesn't make anymore. Otherwise I would continue to buy them. But this is a good shoe. Pretty happy with it. I bought it on Friday afternoon, so my first run with it was yesterday. And I did, what did I do yesterday? A mile, and then walked for like, half a mile or something like that. A quarter mile. Walked for a quarter mile. So today was the first day that I put any decent mileage on these shoes. I did 4 miles today. And yeah, you got to be careful when you switch over your shoes that you're taking into consideration differences in design. And with these, my old shoes that I was using the Saucony Kinvara. Very different in terms of arch support. I have very flat feet, and these are actually very comfortable for me because they don't have much of an arch, but the Sauconys do, and your foot just kind of gets used to that. So when you switch over and when you use a different shoe, it can be a little bit jarring to your legs. So that happened today. So I hit mile 4, and I was like, you know what? I could probably do more, but I won't. So I say all that to say this. Sometimes you wake up, and sometimes you have the best of intentions, and sometimes, the world just seems to be conspiring against you. And anything you do is going to not be as effective as it otherwise would, because it's almost like you're gaining negative momentum. And the more bad shit that happens, the more that it just kind of snowballs. And that's how this morning kind of felt. But you know what? I got the run out of the way, and that's one victory. So now, maybe what I can do is I can take that negative momentum, I can move it in the other direction, and I can start having a better day. So you can't get too mired up in the swamp funk, and you realize that, it's just, the world against you, because that's not the way it is. The day's going to get better. Sometimes it just seems like things aren't going right, but you just have to persevere. You have to get through, have to try to change that momentum, and when you do, you'll change it for the better. So if you're having a bad day today, just understand that that's a temporary state. That's going to change. That's not the way that life is, and you are in control of your own destiny. You can change that. No matter how much it feels like you're just a participant and things are happening to you, make things happen. So that's today's mission. Go out, make things happen, and do what you do, and do it good.